Hi everyone, this is Kayla, Numinous Guidance. This is going to be a reading for the Divine Masculines. I've already cleansed the space and pre-shuffled the cards. I'm going to start with the tarot and then I'm going to go into a couple of oracle decks. So we'll get started. Thank you so much. What are the Divine Masculines currently experiencing here in the physical realm? Thank you. Huh, okay. All right, we got the Princess of Cups in reverse. Immediately getting that a lot of divine masculines have been really going through an energetic shift or some even a big transformation, and the entire process has not been completed yet. There's still more healing, more releasing to do. We'll see what else comes out. Thank you so much. What else can you tell me about divine masculines and what they're experiencing here in the physical realm? Thank you. Yes, the Death card. So this is deep transformations going on within, currently happening for a lot of divine masculines. There may be some out there that have already been through this transformation. I am getting it does run very deep. It may be an ego death, but the Princess of Cups in this deck, with it in the upright, it is a card representing rebirth. So with it being in the reverse, that hasn't been able to happen yet because the whole transformation hasn't, and healing process has not yet took place. Thank you so much. What can you tell me about this transformation for divine masculines? What energies are divine masculines trying to transmute? Thank you. All right. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. So this is manipulation. It is crumbling of old foundations, conditioned thinking, thought cycles, behavior patterns that were manipulative, secretive even, I'm getting. Also getting the message of this will also be a process of fully learning how to better appreciate and recognize appreciation in themselves and in others, like within a partnership of some kind. So there's a layer of vulnerability that's going to be broken through and really analyzed during this transformational period. It's really going to get through all of any egotistical thought cycles, any lingering karmic energies, and try to push divine masculines forward in a movement that is in their absolute best interest. Thank you so much. What are divine masculines currently thinking and feeling right now regarding this transformational process here in the physical realm? How are they thinking and feeling about this transformation? Thank you. Okay, so a couple fell out. We got the Six of Swords in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in the upright. I'm glad the Queen of Cups is in the upright. Okay, so with the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands in reverse, this lets me know that a lot of divine masculines have had to withdraw, and any type of path that they may have been on previous to this big shift, it's put a halt to that. It's put a halt to a lot of divine masculines even being able to fully embrace what their true purpose is. They're quite unsure at this time. because of all of the things that are trying to be illuminated within regarding the right path that their soul is really yearning for. So I'm really picking up, this is really going to be a change in direction for a lot of divine masculines, and it's going to really set them on their, or in alignment with their soul mission, or a path that leads to their soul mission. And with the Queen of Cups coming out in the upright, this is about tuning in deeper to your emotions, and I'm hearing figuring them out. I guess a lot of divine masculines may have been conditioned to be detached from their emotions for a very, very long time. For a lot of them, they're this whole incarnation. But with the Queen of Cups in the upright, it's really, really getting a strong message that a lot of divine masculines, while going through this deep transformation, they're going to be able to connect with their emotions at a very, very beautiful and balanced level. Because the Queen of Cups is very, very healing, very nurturing, very loving. Queen of Cups also knows when she, okay, this is not gender specific, it's just the Queen of Cups, but she also knows when to give out and offer her cup of love and when to keep it reserved, because she knows her worth. So a lot of divine masculines will be building their own foundation, as these false foundations of manipulations and wearing masks crumble to the ground. New ones will be built upon as they learn more and more to trust their intuition and get in touch more with their inner feminine energies. Also becoming more comfortable with that, a new level of vulnerability. That's very beautiful. And that's great for divine masculines. That is wonderful. Okay. Thank you so much. What obstacles might divine masculines face here in the physical realm as they go through this? Sorry, that was my fault. What obstacles might thank you. Okay. So a few more fell out. We've got Judgment in reverse. Yeah, I feel this can't happen until this rebirth and renewal of a new you, a new way of being for divine masculines has occurred. When the divine masculines have risen out of the fire and ashes as a new way of being and release these lower vibrational energies and have tapped into deeper emotions. Once they do that and go through this process, then they will be well aware of connections, situations, circumstances that no longer serve them. Because as I said with the Queen of Cups, divine masculines are going to be stepping into their power, knowing their worth. And they're going to know and respect themselves enough to give freely their cup of love or keep it withheld out of respect for themselves, out of respect for their inner divinity. So once they get to this place, this would be cutting ties from anything else that is limiting them. So it's going to be a major closing of a big cycle. For a lot of divine masculines, right now, it probably feels like a huge internal battle. And that's okay. That is okay. getting the message to not be so critical of yourself. Just allow the process to unfold, because it will. You are surrounded by your guides, your angels, ascended masters, source. Call in whoever. Call in your loved ones, your power animals. Call them in. They're all there to help you through this process, because what's on the other side is very, very beautiful, very, very liberating. Okay, the Two of Cups also came out. Okay, I'm getting, with this card, very protective energy with the bear, but also a balancing out. It's that give and take, as I've been speaking of with the Queen of Cups, that give and take, the reciprocity of your energy and the energy that you surround yourself with, and being protective of that, becoming more aware of it. That's very good. And that this awareness will come as the Judgment card is in the upright, and you're making the decisions to, close some things out, cut some ties, and move forward. That's when this beautiful awareness is going to come to you. Okay, the King of Swords also. So this also brings up balance, and it's also a card of healing, and a card of embracing your authenticity, your inner truths that you find as you go through this deep transformation. Make sure that the question was any obstacles that some divine masculines might face. So with Judgment in reverse, the Two of Cups, and the King of Swords, and then the Empress was the last card that fell out. There may be some divine masculines that choose to resist, cutting some kind of limiting thought pattern, belief system, connection, circumstance, and that's only going to delay any forward movement towards what their soul is truly yearning for. Because as they continue going through this transformational process and continue releasing, there will be some divine masculines that will resist the releasing. And I'm getting that is going to be out of fear, because if they release everything that they have been programmed to be, the way that they have lived this whole incarnation, there is a big fear for some divine masculines to release that. It's a fear of the unknown. But for the divine masculines that surrender and just continue surrendering to the process, this truth, this inner truth that you are working so very, very hard to get to and find, it will be there for you, most definitely, at the end of this transformation, and as you're beginning to release everything and go through the renewal process. This truth is really going to bring this balance, protection, also very, very higher frequency vibrations. That's really, really good. Embracing this truth will be very, very important with the King of Swords. So this truth, and then acting on the truth, cutting the ties that need to be cut, that's only limiting or sabotaging you in some way, shape, or form. Make sure you fully embrace this truth, so inner balance can be attained. as well as inner peace, because that will really help you and support you during the healing process, um, as you're going through the renewal and coming out like the phoenix. It'll really assist you and support you. Now with the Empress, this is the card of nurturing yourself, making sure that you just, like I said earlier, surrender to the process out of respect and love for yourself. There's a lot of divine masculines that do need chakra work done. You may want to speak with a Reiki master, get them to cleanse, clear, align, and make sure all your chakras are moving properly, because the heart chakra is really coming up with this card, as well as the throat chakra. That makes sense with the King of Swords coming out as a possible obstacle. But divine masculines that do not resist and fully surrender to the process and try to see things from a higher perspective will really help you get through this. Try to become an observer of what's going on and what's being illuminated within you. And never forget, you are always surrounded by your spirit guides, by your loved ones, by your angels. Call in Archangel Raphael. Call in Archangel Michael. Ask them to help you with your healing, to show you clarity, and they will. Try to incorporate some form of daily ritual, whether it's just taking some, 2 to 5 minutes each day to completely focus on the present moment, or whether it's writing affirmations down and remembering them throughout the day. Just small things like that make a huge difference. Okay. All right. At the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords in the upright. It's wonderful. Okay. So with the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, it goes right along with the Queen of Cups. Cups representing the emotions, swords representing the mind, the intellect. Both cards to me represent your intuition. But getting the message with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, okay, and with the Empress falling out in between them, this is going to be a very deep transformational period for a lot of divine masculines, and that is because your inner masculine and inner feminine energies are being balanced out. And this is a very, very important transformation to go through. So, divine masculines, know your worth, nurture yourself, care for yourself, love yourself, respect yourself, because when you do that, after this balance of the inner masculine and inner feminine energies are balanced within, you will have gained so much precious and sacred inner peace. It will be so incredibly beautiful. I love this reading for the divine masculines. Okay, I'm going to see what comes out with this oracle message or deck. Thank you so much. What do the divine masculines need to be focusing on? Thank you. All right, so we got number 19, temptation. Okay, so I feel for some divine masculines, sure, there may be some temptations out there as you are going through this deep inner transformation, but just try to stay strong, because there are so many different things you can do to raise your vibrations. Listening to music, dancing, writing things you're grateful for. There are so many. If you're interested, I'll be more than happy to send you a list. I have a very long list of things that raises your vibrations to get you out of any kind of limiting or sabotaging temptations that may try to obstruct this attaining this inner balance of your inner masculine and inner feminine energies. Thank you so much. What else for the divine masculines as they go through this deep transformation and balancing out of inner masculine, inner feminine? Put a message for the divine masculines, please. Truly grateful. I get one more message for the divine masculines. What should they focus on? What needs to be released? Thank you. All right. Well, we got a few. Okay. We got number 2, self-sabotage. So that goes right along with number 19, the temptation. So, like I said earlier, try to see things from a higher perspective. Become an observer of yourself, your thought patterns, your behavior cycles, and anything that is trying to self-sabotage. Recognize that and see through that. Number 1, selling out. So for a lot of divine masculines, this transformation is going to be a difficult one, but excuse me, the reward, what's waiting for you on the other side, is so worth it. I can't even express to you the importance of going through this transformation. And of course, number 27, that breaks down to number 9. Almost number 9, that always lets me know that a lot of divine masculines are about to complete a big cycle, and you're definitely receiving help from above. Definitely. Pay attention to the moon cycles. You may be feeling extra sensitive, especially in your emotions, as you're trying to identify deeper emotions and build a stronger, healthier foundation, incorporating these deeper emotions within, as well as your intuition. And the harp that she's playing is really being highlighted. So for a lot of divine masculines, listening to music, if you find yourself in places of sabotaging, not being true to who you are, or being faced with a lot of temptations, or trying to be distracted, just try to remind yourself throughout the day, every day, okay, what can I do to raise my vibration? What's going to really help to raise my mood, raise my frequency? What's going to bring a smile to my face? And go through with those actions, because you're surrounded as you're going through this very, very important inner balance and transformational process. Beautiful reading for divine masculines. I give divine masculines that are going through this right now much props, because it is a difficult journey, but it is so worth it. And if you have any questions, just message me directly. I'll be happy to discuss anything with you. I am sending divine masculines so much respect, so much love and light.